Morning, gentlemen. Can't believe I'm up this early. Birds are chirping, nice and cool. I'm just kidding, it's like 8:30 at night. I don't get up that early. I wanted to tell you a story. I don't have much of a yard update for you. I got a couple of funny stories from this week to tell you. And anyway, I thought I'd show you some shots of the current status of the yard. So it's May 7th. The 11th will be 1 month since I posted the first video. Doesn't look bad for a month to me. I'm gonna finally got a window with rain and spray and mow, getting it all done in the right order. So mowed today. Cut the crap out of the front yard because it still had some pricklies in it because I didn't dethatch, and the kids were complaining. So I went ahead and just scalped the heck out of it before the Bermuda was too tall. And it's already coming back, and it's much more cushy for the kids. They're happy now. So now we're just working in the backyards, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray it again. Everything's been mowed. I'll have 2 more days of rain. It's been raining like crazy here, guys. It's, Northwest Arkansas. I don't know if it's been raining that much for you, but so I'll have 2 more days of rain, which will give me my 2 days after cut, and then I'll have a day to spray, and then about a day or 2 before it rains again, according to the weather. So it looks like I'm gonna have a little window to spray it. It's gonna definitely need it. Definitely needs it. So we'll give it another shot of juice. Pretty heavy shot. Anyway, funny story time. So 5-year-old kid, 4-year-old kid actually, not 5 yet, is out here playing, and been out here playing, since it's gotten warm. And he's all the time, hey, I gotta go pee. So he goes in the house, he goes pee. And finally I told him, I said, just pee in the corner like a little boy. So, so he's been peeing in the corner, right? Well, a few days ago, I get a call from his mom. And she says, I appreciate you teaching my kid how to pee in the yard. I said, what are you talking about? She said he came in the house all excited, just the biggest smile on his face, so happy, like he had accomplished something. He was absolutely thrilled because he had pooped in the yard. So I couldn't mow that spot for a little while. I got a little spot over there. It's gonna get fertilized a little bit better. Kids, man. So we had to correct that issue. Luckily, the way this yard's on a hill, nobody can really see back here. Anyways, that was an interesting story. So things I've done this week, I'll get to the second story in a minute. I went around and hit a few of the high spots with a shovel and threw a little bit more dirt down. You can't really see it because it's already covered up and it's dark out, but a few of the really deeper spots, I went ahead and hit those. And then as I was mowing, last mower or so, I absolutely got frustrated with the bumpiness in this yard and hitting, and especially hitting rocks. I could not stand it. So walked around the yard. I saw a rock sticking up. It went over here. That's absolutely ridiculous. If you hire somebody to grade your yard, make sure they don't leave it like that. And there's another pile over there. But the funny part was, I had this one rock that I couldn't. It didn't matter. I kept hitting it every time, and actually it actually hurt my blades. It bent the blades in the mower. I had to replace the blades for it. Almost thought it was. I thought it had actually, the 2 blades had hit. I thought maybe they had got out of alignment and hit themselves, but that wasn't the case. It was just bent and making some racket. So I had to replace the blades. So I'm walking around picking these rocks up. And I know I've got this rock over here that's just been causing me all these problems. So I'm gonna get this damn rock up, right? And I start digging, and I start digging, and I start digging. And this is, I got it up though. So what turned into getting the rock up was 45 minutes later, got her up, and that one over there too. Those were the two that were sticking up high enough that I kept hitting them. They will not be a problem no more. So I'm gonna go get a few more bags of dirt, fill this hole in, fill a couple more spots in, and then I should be able to have a lot more comfortable mow, if nothing else. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep this video a little bit shorter because just wanted to tell you guys those little stories. And yeah, you know, I think the Bermuda, man, this whole area is just rocky. I think that's why it doesn't grow very good over here. But I did take a hand rake, and I raked up some of the really, really thick spots of thatch. It needs a power rake. I feel like if I power raked it, it would just come to life. I'm gonna buy a power rake maybe this week. I might wait till next week. I don't know. I'll see. I really haven't investigated what I want to buy yet, but I'm gonna get one. I'll probably power rake this whole thing. The front yard, I did rake it almost the whole front yard by hand. I got up 3 bags of those Lowe's cardboard bags. I got 3 of those up between the scalp cut and the dethatch, and it was already really low. So yeah, front yard, obviously, like the last video, a lot better than this one. But I tell you, this one's coming along. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a nice big shot of fertilizer. I put down Ace brand Southern Weed and Feed. Actually not for Bermuda. The atrazine, I think, stunted the Bermuda a little bit. But it's Bermuda. It grows like a weed. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some high phosphorus, probably like a 5-15-5 or something like that. The neighbor's yard across the street, his yard had a purple hue to it last year, purple grayish hue, and I read that was because of phosphorus. I'm right across the street. I figured mine's the same way, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with another dose of nitrogen and phosphorus, and it's not gonna be slow release like the Ace Weed and Feed was, because that slow release is probably just barely bringing it up back to the baseline, because this yard's never had anything. So it's gonna get a shot of chemical and a shot of fertilizer to go ahead and get this damn Bermuda growing. And I think in the next 30 days, especially with the warmer temperatures, we're gonna see some vast improvement. Already these brown spots are starting to slowly go away. These videos are really only meant to show what you can do with a minimum amount of money and equipment and some time, because to this point the only thing I have bought other than equipment, I bought a steel blower and a steel weed eater and a Time Master. You know, other than that equipment, the only thing that I have bought is about $35 worth of chemical and fertilizer. That's it. Maybe 40 bucks. It wasn't very much money at all. And that's for a 9,500 square foot yard. So this really is really just meant to show you what's possible with a little bit of time and effort. Now, I have been putting in the effort. It's been getting mowed 2 to 3 times a week. I don't do the front and back in the same day. I do the front one day and then do the back another day. Not quite used to it yet. So anyways, that's it, guys. If you're following along, appreciate it. See you next time.